Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with more Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Career Mode, and we're picking up right where we left off. So today, my main goal is to unlock companies. So I think we need around 25,000 or 26,000 credits. We may not get there today, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna make our way up from Florida up the United States. I'm going to try to unlock as much as the United States as I can. My goal is to unlock all of it and then start flying elsewhere around the world. Like, I want to fly everywhere. But I want to make it to up the coast. I want to make it to New York City. I want to make it to Kentucky so we can visit the home of the Kentucky Wildcats, Commonwealth Stadium. Well, I guess now it's Kroger Field. But yeah, there's a lot I want to explore, so we're going to start today in Florida, and we're going to fly different missions. I will be skipping some of them. So I talked to my buddy. My best buddy has been playing this game a lot, and, you know, he was like, don't be afraid to skip flights. Like, if I keep doing it one by one flight in these videos, it's going to be like 25 more videos until we get to be able to build our company, because flights are long at this point. So what we're going to do first, ferry flight, we're going to take Mr. Ellison. Mr. Ellison booked a ferry flight to Lake Wells. So this will fly us close to Orlando, actually. Yeah, we're getting close. So then when we move from there, I want to go to Orlando, and then we're going to make our way up through Florida and then all the way around the coast. We'll probably go around the coast to the right and then work around towards Kentucky that way. So I believe that's how I'm going to do it. And I think that's going to be a fun way. Yeah, we're not going to fly all the flights. Now, the question is, will any of these be successful? Well, that all depends on the landing. I do have to say that our last landing, well, if you missed the last episode, don't go back and watch it. If you watched it, don't say anything. All I'm going to say, it wasn't our best landing. We've had better. But if y'all get some enjoyment, want to continue to see more flight sim stuff, y'all know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe for more. There is plenty more gaming content here on Gamer Ability 2. I do a lot of game playthroughs on this channel. I'm trying to decide on my next full game playthrough, so we'll see. So, Mr. Ellison is anxious to get his plane back after sending it to maintenance. We need to fly it to Lake Wells. Okay, we're not flying. Okay, good. I got worried. So we're flying Mr. Ellison's plane. I thought we were flying a VIP flight. So that's better. This is an hour-and-a-half flight, I believe. We're leaving at 9:46, arrival at 10:58. For taxing for Gamer Ability Airlines, you can add an additional 30 minutes. We did get a very generous C from Captain Jess Molina on taxing. If it was up to her, she would have failed us. Like, I mean, let's be honest. Captain Jess would have failed us, but she didn't want to ever be in the plane with us ever again. So I think she just passed us for taxing after wrecking twice in flight school taxing. We hit 2 buildings. We're the only pilot to ever do that, Captain Jess said. So, I mean, I take that as a compliment. We're very unique. So Michael Shields is the mechanic. So we are flying I didn't even check to see if we're, a Cessna Skyhawk. Nice, look how pretty. Horizon Airlines green. This is a beautiful plane. All right. Ensure integrity of the aircraft. We always do that, Michael. Land smoothly. Yeah. Let's just fly. Let's not worry about that part. Yeah, how many nautical miles are we going? We got it. How do we know? Do I need to change fuel? That's something that I don't know. That I don't know how to do and am I supposed to do. How far are we going? It doesn't say. Does it? How do we know? When in doubt, just hit fly. That's what Captain Jess Molina always said. I tell you, she's going to get some interesting phone calls later, because that's all we talk about. We give all of our pilot credit here at Gamer Ability Airlines to Captain Jess Molina. We are really hurting her reputation. What a beautiful plane. Okay. Look, Ryan Gamer's looking ready. Okay, Ryan Gamer looks tiny there. He looks like he's about maybe 5 foot tall, maybe 4'11". Let's remove the engine cover. Let's remove the static port cover. And okay, there's a comment in a recent video that told me how to say this again. Pitot cover. And thank you for all your all's comments. I get so many good laughs, and you also give me good advice, too. So thank you for that. I'm learning through you all, like the Pito cover. Watch, I bet I said it wrong again. Let's just fly the plane. Why is there a bus here? Oh! Is this the Key West Flight Club again? Did they put you up to this? I mean, let's just start the plane. All right, let's make sure. Let's check the standby battery just to make sure everything's looking good. Heads-up display is on. Gamerability Airlines, we don't break any rules. This was a just repaired plane. It might not fly. You have to go through the entire startup procedure. We turn on the master, alt, and battery. We turn on avionics, bus 1, bus 2. We make sure we then increase the mixture. We don't need to do 100, I don't think. How about we increase to like 75? Yeah, let's go 75. Throttle up to about 10% here. And I don't think fuel selector is a big deal. But yeah, how about we just use, why'd we not use all the fuel, right? Let's use all the fuel. Let's turn on the beacon lights. Let's turn on the fuel pump. And we should be good to go. That is your startup procedure here for Gamerability Airlines. I'm just proud I could start this plane in real life.
Michael here. Thanks for stepping up for this ferry flight. Today's orders are to get this 172 Skyhawk over to David Wine's Airstrip ASP. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, he wants it flown back. His name's Michael Ellison, and he is waiting at the destination to pick it up. Treat this aircraft like a newborn baby. That's it for me. See you.
Yeah, Michael Shields, hey, a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for choosing Gamerability Airlines. I want you to know, whenever you need mechanic work, you need to deliver a plane, your plane is always safe with Gamerability Airlines. Home of the best pilots. Now, I want to make sure, did you sign the waiver that we're not liable for anything? Oh, wait, we are liable. Okay, so we are liable for this one. That's right, because we're flying your plane. You're having us fly the plane. Okay. Yeah, you're safe in our hands. It's no need to fear. We just had a really successful landing in our last ferry flight. I tried to build our company. You know, I thank you for choosing our business, and I will talk to you when we get closer to the flight. Okay. Oh, we are liable. That's right. We're flying another plane. You know, if it's a passenger, we have them sign all the waivers. There's no waivers here.
November 87811 is taxiing to runway 13.
There's no waivers with this one. Okay, let's focus up. Let's not crash this plane. Where are we going? I didn't even look. Oh, we forgot to turn on the heads-up display. We got to hit the bottom right button. Okay. We're flying up, and so thank you all. Somebody pointed out. I can't remember who it was, but it was saying like the path it shows is the path to avoid traffic of other planes. So the reason they have you take certain traffic patterns, you know, I made my own patterns in the last one, but the reason they have you do that is because you're trying to not hit other planes. So in real life, if you're coming in and out, you have to follow those patterns so that you don't hit incoming planes to the airport. So thank you for that. Now I'll watch for incoming planes, but we may still freelance it a little bit here at Gamerability Airlines. But yeah, oh, wait, okay, what are we doing? Release parking brake. Somebody tell that bus to get out of the way. This is a beautiful plane. I'm feeling good today. Like, I would not be surprised if we get 90% landing. I do have to be honest with you all. So I did talk to Captain Jess Molina after the last flight, and she was reluctant to answer. She avoided like 4 of my phone calls. So I just want to point that out. But Captain Jess said that we're the only pilot she's ever known to get a 1% landing and not crash. It's a 1% landing smoothness. Like, I thought that was one of the nicest things she ever said to me. And she didn't say it in a nice tone. It kind of sounded like she was being sarcastic. But yeah, I mean, only pilot she's ever known to get a 1% landing and not crash the plane. Like, if there's something that's impressive, it's that right there. So take that as a compliment if you must. I take that as a compliment. Why are we going so fast? Can we calm down? It's always a good conversation when we talk to Captain Jess, you know. I always ask about training, and she always like, yeah, no, you're doing good out there, Ryan. I don't think you need any more training. I think everything good. You don't need to come back to any type of training. And I'm like, oh, you sure? I still need my weather certification and night flying certification. And she's like, oh, I think you'll be fine. Just go straight to the exam, Ryan. Just go straight to the exam. You're gonna do just fine. So yeah, she's a big fan. I can already tell. 38 nautical miles. This is the part we can skip, right? Skip to takeoff. Yeah, I'm good at taxiing. Announce taxi. Announce takeoff. Okay.
2 India Sierra traffic Cessna November 8 7811 taking off runway 13 north departure.
Okay, into the runway. We have permission. Check both ways, so nothing to the left. Captain Jess always says look both ways, nothing to the right. We're taking off from Florida. I forgot to check where we're flying from. Anything but the Key West Flight Club, right? And they're probably like, do you remember that pilot that went off the runway? You remember that pilot? What was his name? Ryan Gamer or something? Remember when he went off the runway? No, I don't. Okay, the wind is strong. Oh my goodness. Settle down. What is that? Why is the wind? What is happening? What? Everybody remain calm. Climb to 550. Fly to David Wines airstrip. Okay. Everything's fine. Wind is extremely strong today. We countered a little turbulence 5 feet off the ground. I didn't even know that was possible. Wow, the plane got loose. I think we need to take it back to Michael. Was it Michael? Or is Michael who we're taking the plane to? It all runs together now. That took a lot. My short-term memory is gone after the stress of that start. I don't even know if this plane is actually repaired, to be honest with you all. This plane feels terrible today. What did they do to this plane? Are we sure it's been repaired? Like, oh, you're kidding. Repaired. Okay. Repaired with duct tape, maybe. Not repaired with plane repairs. Remind us not to do business here. I'm just gonna go ahead to the normal flight path. We are heading at heading 349, I believe. Let's make sure we turn on our flight book. My flight book, is that what it's called? Well, it's on. Okay. Now let's take down the fuel mixture. We don't need it at 100, right? We're gonna run out of fuel. It was either you all that taught me that, or my best buddy taught me that. I don't remember which one. One thing that I'm confused about is why do you fly so low? I guess I was always under the understanding when you fly planes, you fly very high. I'm talking like way up in the clouds. But maybe I'm thinking of a jet, not a propeller plane. It's probably because this is a propeller, right? Propeller plane and not a jet. I bet when we have a 2-motor jet... Wait, flaps down? Why are our flaps down? Oh, I must have panicked during the flight, during that takeoff. We've all been there. Ensure integrity of the aircraft. We almost crashed on the takeoff. Don't worry, we're ensure integrity. Let's just take a view. Let's take in the sights. A lot of farmland here in this part of Florida. You can see the ocean there to our right. And we're trying to go to Disney World. That's what we're trying to make our way to. That's kind of the big landmark I want to fly over. in some time. Okay. And the flight's good. The wind feels fine now. What was wrong with the wind on the ground? Can anybody describe to me what in the world happened? Is that this plane not being properly repaired? Is that me not having a clue what I'm doing? Or is it a combination of both? Don't answer that fully. You know, give me like a roundabout answer on that one. Ryan, do you want us to answer that? Well, yes. No. I'm gonna take a screenshot right here. This is a good spot for a screenshot, you know? I just think this is a much easier way to take a screenshot than the other mode. But yeah, I'm gonna pause it, take a screenshot, and we're gonna successfully land. Got a pretty good screenshot here. A good look over the part of Florida we're flying over today. We're going to Lake Wells, so we know where we're going, and we can get a lot of experience. And it seems like the no skip bonus is not that important. So like we don't have to go 65 nautical miles. I've never skipped a flight before, so this would be the first time we do it. I mean, I paused throughout the last video, right? So I did skip a lot of, but I haven't hit the skip button. And the reason I think we need to, because some of these flights, an hour and a half, like extremely long. We'll do some full flight videos, don't get me wrong. But I want to get the company, right? I want to get Gamerability Airlines officially started. Imagine landing on that river. Is that a river? Yes, imagine landing on that river. Can the Cessna land on water? Anybody want a detour? Everybody just got really nervous. So now the good news is just straight line, right? Like, I do think that the wind is starting to pick up a bit, so we do have that to worry about right now. We got 65 nautical miles to go. So I discovered going at the speed we're going, like 2,500 RPM here, is about 30 seconds per nautical mile. So traveling at how many knots? 114 knots right now. If we keep up this speed, about 30 seconds per nautical mile, that is about, I mean, a 30-minute flight, right? So that not as long as it said it would take. Unless there's a crazy flight pattern at this airport where you just have to keep going around. But look at the wind. Like, watch this. Like, we're getting bounced around like crazy. Oh, it could be the trim. Oh, I forgot. How did we change trim? Never something you want to hear from your pilot. R being down, maybe? No. L being down? Wait. What's that? Okay. That's not it. Oh, no. Oh, it's down the right. No, that's not it. I thought it's L being down on the D. R being down on the D-pad or up? Oh, no. How did we change trim? We're at 14. That's way too much. Don't worry. I did get my pilot's license, YouTube. Nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I have no clue how to edit trim. How do I forget this? It's LB and a right stick. No, it's not. It's RB and down. No? Well, we know where it is here. Wait, is this at 3%? Oh no! What are we doing? Negative 45? Okay, settle down. Everything's fine. No. Stall, what are we stalling?
Stall.
Everything's fine. Hey. No passengers are in the plane. What we're flying over here? We're flying over a lake here. You know what they say about lakes. The wind is like a tunnel, and that wind just rips on a plane. And, yeah, I gotta figure out how to change the trim by the controller. We dropped into a straight nosedive. Okay, 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 autopilot. Hold altitude mode, everything's fine. Look at the plane moving. I think we broke our plane. That's one thing I talked to my buddy about. He said he hasn't found a way to, there's no like weather report. And he's like, you never know how strong the wind is or anything, or at least he doesn't know how to find it. And I'm like, yeah, you know, the wind's not my biggest problem, but I think it is. Now, we can't blame the wind for that nosedive, though. We changed the trim somehow to -45. Why are we heading left? I think I broke the plane. That's the wind. That's autopilot right now. I think we found, I mean, surprisingly, autopilot's worse than my flying. So, yeah, okay. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be just fine, YouTube. Don't you all worry. You're safe with Gamer Ability Airlines. This Cessna 172 Skyhawk has had the adventure of its life. You know, have you ever seen the movie Cars? When the cars talk? If this was Cars in the Cars universe, this plane would have a smile on his face, just having a blast out there with Ryan Gamer. What is, like, if this plane could talk and be having fun, that's when you know I've lost it as a pilot. When I start mentioning if we were in the Cars universe. That's how bad Gamer Ability Airlines is. So I think this is a good time. I think this is a good time to skip to the descent. And hopefully that Ryan Gamer doesn't crash the plane in the meantime. I'm gonna pause the video for a bit, regroup, and we'll be fine. Everything's fine. Yeah, so I think we're fine. You know, Ryan Gamer, the virtual pilot here, said that he's got this. So he told me personally that he's got the flight the rest of the way. We're gonna skip to the descent. What an eventful first 10 nautical miles. Oh, that's like back when David. You all remember David? I can tell you one thing. David's never gonna forget Ryan Gamer. But you all forgot David. That was our first flight. We were given a, you know, a nice free flight for David. He wanted to know what aviation was all about. He won't even talk about planes anymore. He won't even talk about them. But that was worse than David's flight. And that's saying something. So we're going to skip to descent. The wind's strong. Let's see what happens when you skip. Oh my, we almost crashed how many times? What is happening out here in Florida? I tell you, we are not meant to fly in the Key West. Okay, contact arrival airport. Where are we? Oh, so this, I do like this. So it puts you in the pattern. Oh, I love it.
78111 miles south 1600.
Focus up.
Ford inbound to land runway 9er.
And it's a normal runway. You love to see it. There's water at the end though. Okay. We'll cross that boat when we get there. Let's focus on not crashing the plane. So, where are we supposed to go? I believe somebody said in a comment you always take a right turn flying, but this looks like it wants me to take a straight and then a right. Oh, that would be a right turn. Never mind. Forget everything I just said. That is a right turn. Is it true that you don't turn left on, like, in traffic patterns in flying? Like, is that an actual thing? Or was somebody lying? Like, do you not fly left? I fly left a lot, and I also almost nosedive a lot, so there's that. Why are we flying? Why is our trim 14? Am I missing something about piloting? Am I clearly missing? Why is trim so high? Like, this, you're talking to somebody who never uses trim. Oh no, oh no. Don't you all worry. we're fine. Did you just nosedive? No, you couldn't see it. I couldn't see it either. All we could see is the trim. Everything's fine. Let's lower the throttle a bit. How about it? And why is mixture all the way up? Beautiful sights, though. Look at Lake, oh, look at the lake! Lake, this has been a traumatic flight. I don't even remember the name of the lake. Lake Wells, that's right. Lake Wells. Welcome to Lake Wells, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful Cessna Skyhawk, who just had the ride of its life. She's a beautiful plane, like, she is a beauty. She is a beautiful plane. There is Lake Wells. What a beautiful area. This has been such a stressful flight. You know, it's so tough. You know, me and my buddy were talking about this. Like, this game gives you a huge respect for pilots. I already have a big respect for pilots, but like, imagine doing this in real life. Like, I've almost crashed the plane 10 times on this flight. And like, yeah, it is a controller. When I'm in the plane, I can hit those buttons myself without having to move the controller and look down and stuff like that. I feel like I need to use a mouse and keyboard or get me one of those throttles. I've been looking at those throttles on the internet. On the internet. On the World Wide Web, you know? Been looking at those throttles and they look kind of cool. But here we go. We're following the traffic pattern. You can see where we're landing. Looks like a simple landing. And we're getting close to Orlando, I feel like. Okay. So we're going to do multiple flights this episode and try not to crash. Okay, do we up the trim? Like, when do we raise the trim, the flaps? I think right now. I'm trying to think back to all your all's comments, all the tips. You all give me such good laughs with your comments, and you give me a lot of good tips. And it really helps me, but when I get into these moments, I forget everything that Captain Jess taught me. I forget everything that you all taught me, and I panic. So I'm not going to panic this time. We're just landing a plane. We're the only pilot, Captain Jess said, to get 1%. That is like the biggest compliment you can give to me. 1% landing without crashing. That's hard to do. Captain Jess said it's harder than getting 100%. It's more rare because nobody's ever done it. So now whether or not it was a compliment, we don't ask. Okay, so that's where we're landing, right? Wait, where are we landing? In the trees? Oh no. We're landing in the trees.
500.
Cessna's fine. Yeah, announce the final landing. Runway 09. Oh my goodness, that is tiny. Okay, slow that throttle down, Ryan. Flying at 75 knots, it's too fast. That's too fast. That's way too fast.
Lima traffic Cessna November 8, 7811 is on final runway 9er to land.
Position yourself in front of the airway. Position. Open the flaps. Nope, other way. 20 degree flaps. Perfect nautical knots. Perfecto? Okay. Captain Jess said don't pull up too quickly. No abrupt pull-ups. You land on the fairway. No bouncing. No bouncing. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We don't bounce. We don't bounce! Yes! We did it! We did it. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for never giving up on me. Thank you for the one times and just being here. Whew. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. There's nothing to worry about here. We're safe and sound. This says the Skyhawk. The ride of her life there. Like, this plane will forever remember us as a pilot. Like, are you kidding me? That was a blast. What is that to the left there? That's like indicating that it's an airport, that thing. Well, you should put that out on near the runway instead of in the trees. How's it gonna help us in there? Oh, looks like the Key West Flight Club all over again. No, this was the Key West Flight Club. The airstrip for landing would start about 50 meters from here, and you'd have to stop before you get in the water. And when you take off, you'd have to go down there. You'd have to turn around in the water and come back. Oh, Key West. Will we fly back there one day? Maybe. If David, I know David, we didn't fly in the Key West, but if David decides to fly again with us, and if David says, hey, I want Ryan Gamer to fly me again, but this time at Key West Flight Club, I would say yes for David. Give them another roller coaster ride. That was eventful. I mean, we almost crashed 10 times, I feel like. I got to figure out how to adjust trim on the, you know, whatever it's called. I'm telling y'all, I forget everything once I get into the plane. Wow, that was stressful. Flying, look at this beautiful Cessna Skyhawk. Ensure aircraft integrity. Yeah, check. Landing smoothness. If I had to rate that, I'd give it an 82%. Announced taxi.
62 Foxtrot, Lima
kidding.
traffic Cessna November 87811 is taxiing to parking.
You have to be kidding me, right? Is this a joke? You're gonna make... Why can't we just park it over here? I don't understand. We're gonna run into the flight engineer. Oh no. We didn't hit him. Wait, stop, stop, stop. Yeah, I don't think this plane was properly prepared. I don't think this plane was properly repaired, if I'm just being completely honest with y'all. Something feels off, terribly off, and I don't think you can just put this on the pilot. If I'm that engineer right now, I am getting far out of the way. Like, I am making sure that I'm not even in the same zip code as this pilot coming in. It's like, oh, is this the guy that got that 1% landing? Is that Michael waiting? Yeah, oh, Michael, don't you worry. I just want to make sure the integrity of the aircraft is just perfect. Look. Ah. What is this? Welcome to Gamer Ability Airlines, everybody. You know why we don't have a taxi service, don't you?
Welcome to Lake Wales. I'm Mr. Ellison. I hope the maintenance went smoothly and that you took good care of my plane.
Really good care.
I was counting down the days to get it back.
Yeah, well, you're... thank you for choosing Gamer Ability Airlines. We would like to announce a retirement from flying. And yeah, it's great to meet you, Michael. Enjoy your beautiful Cessna Skyhawk, who just had the flight of her life. I am very interested to see the rating there. What can I say? I'm just kind of a big deal, you know. Respect the condition of the aircraft. That's yes. S tier? You don't say. Huh. Okay. So respect condition of the aircraft. Yes, that's what we do at Gamer Ability Airlines. Landing smoothness, I do agree with that. I said 82, 93. I mean, write it on. I'm gonna take a screenshot here, and I'm putting this on my refrigerator. I'm putting this on my refrigerator, and I'm gonna remove the part that says flaps extended max speed. An S flight. That's our first S tier. We got 35,000 experience, so we did miss out on like 100,000, right? But that's okay. How much money did we get? Not that we're just doing it for the money, but how much money? They take all the money till we get the company. 540? Oh. I didn't pay attention to how much we were supposed to get for that. I thought we were supposed to get more than that. No skip bonus. Okay. So maybe we do need to do the whole flight? That had to help our reputation, right? Okay, I mean, I was expecting to get more experience there. We unlocked a specialization, but we want to make sure we save before we buy any specializations. Oh! Yes! Are you all ready to skydive? That'll be the next episode, our first skydive. Where are we going for the... We're skydiving over there? Well, I would rather skydive... Where does that want to take us? Look at all the new jobs we have. That's amazing. So skydiving will be the next episode. What is our skydiving mission? We have our first one. Jumping over Ampuri Brava DZ with Anna to fuel her passion. A 2-star difficulty? Okay. An hour flight for a skydive? Now, can we just have our co-pilot? Can we jump out and skydive with Anna? Or is that frowned upon? So let's find a flight that takes us further up the United States, right? What an eventful first flight of the day, I have to say. Come on. There has to be another one that takes us outside somewhere else in Florida. You're kidding. Wait, why is that 2? Flying a 172 Skyhawk to its owner. Something has to be glitched there. There we go. That's flying us to Fruitville? Is that close to Orlando? Is that the only flight that gets us, like, up further in Florida? It might be. And see if we could maybe fly a new plane, you know? That's probably not a bad... There's a Robin. Oh, it's a Robin! I have no clue what that is. Robin DR400 100 Cadet. An hour-and-a-half flight. I'm locking it in. I'm locking it in. 2,820 credits. 1 hour and 30 minutes. Just a smooth flight. Just a smooth flight, right? Nothing to see here. And this will get us closer to Orlando. We're supposed to, I guess if we do the full flight, we get 2,000. It seems like it's based on the amount of time you spend in the flight. Madam Patton is looking forward to getting her plane returned after routine services. Flight back to Crescent City. Careful, this client is very picky about her bird. They all are. Make sure your landing spot is on. Yeah, well, we just got a 92%. I'm going to send that to Captain Jess. Can you all do it? Can you all go ahead and send that to Captain Jess Molina and let her know that we got a 92%, please? I'll try to call her, but she doesn't always answer the phone. You know, it takes about 3 or 4 times to get a hold of her, usually about a month apart. It won't let me accept it yet. Bandwidth too low. Loading times may be extended and world streaming degraded. That doesn't sound good. Oh. Bandwidth too low? You're kidding. This game all being in the cloud has led to a lot of problems, right? They need to change that. They need to make all the textures and like everything to where you have the option to download it or play it in the cloud if you want, right? Like I want the option. For load times and for smoothness, I want the option. Like if I want to install 200 gigabytes, I would do it for the game. But for people who don't want to, they can play in the cloud, right? So yeah, so here we go. We are in the mission. 79 nautical miles. Okay, you can turn clouds off. Why would you turn clouds off? Sounds like this sounds like something like a bad pilot like me would do. Let's turn off the clouds. I can't see very well up here in the sky. What's in the way? Oh, that's clouds. Oh, Helen Donovan, a mechanic, 198,000 experience. We've got to do the full flight, don't we? Plane transfer to Madam Patton. Okay, we'll cut corners. We'll make our own route. It just says ensure aircraft integrity and land smoothly. Did you see how bad we treated the plane on the last one? We got 93%. These mechanics don't care about these planes. Look at that beautiful plane. Robin DR400 100 Cadet. All right now. What an eventful episode, to say the least. Yeah. This is fun, though. I just love this. I love this career mode. It's fantastic. Like, even despite the cloud streaming problems, the loading times and stuff, the game is great. It is a fantastic game. Wait, how do we... Oh, I don't know. Oh, no. We're going to have to wing it. Okay, remove the pitot cover. Oh, that's the only thing we have to remove on this thing? How do we... How do we get underneath there? What? Oh, that's how. Okay. How do we get into the plane? How in the world do you get into this plane? Do you just climb on the wing? What? This This thing is beautiful. Is this thing fast? Faster than the Cessna? Look at this Robin. Keep saying bandwidth too low. Don't do this to me, game, please. I'm just trying to land the plane. I'm just trying to learn how to get in. Look at that. What? Okay, this is amazing. Are we taking off from grass again? Of course we are. I didn't even see. Where are we taking off from? Where's our flight? Wait, where? Oh, no. Where's our... Everything's fine. Hey, do you work with mechanic Helen? Thank you all for choosing Gamer Ability Airlines. I want to thank you very much. I do want to point out, I may or may not have never flown this plane, but that's okay. Here at Gamer Ability Airlines, we know what we're doing. This is old school. Where's our Wait, where's our GPS? Wait! Where's our GPS? Oh, no. We're flying blind. This is old school. I don't even... How do you start this thing? Oh, what happened to our flight bag? Oh, okay. Well, somebody said I like to watch this series, Ryan, because it's just so entertaining watching somebody who is clueless at being a pilot. And I think I get what they mean. I'm going to try to start this baby by myself. I'm not going to go through any checklist. This is old school. You turn on the battery. You turn on the alternate. You make sure fuel mixture is up. Fuel mixture is at 100. You set the throttle to 10%. Oh, what is... Wait, that's the parking brake. Oh, where's the throttle? Oh. Then what's this? Right here. And what's this? Fuel selector. All. Okay, good. Good. What's this? Let's just flip that on for a second. I think that's the fuel pump. Yeah, that's the fuel pump. We're getting somewhere. Where is the beacon? I would, in real life, like, if I had to fly this, imagine a time, and I'm stuck somewhere, and for some reason I have to fly a plane. You know? I want to be able to start it. Avionics master. We do have to turn that on, right? It is on. Okay, good. That's a tiny button. What are those buttons there? Well, let me even... Lean up there, Ryan. Okay, those are unworking buttons. Okay. What's this do? This is in a different language, is it not? Inuit. Oh... I'm gonna flip that on... What's the difference between... Okay. Maybe just the middle option? J-O-U-R sounds right. ELT is on and armed. Okay, we're good. That's what we need. And this is old school as can be. What's that? Heading. Okay. And I believe the only thing left to do... Wait, is our throttle over here and that's the co-pilot's throttle? Or do we have two engines in this baby? Is that how we fly it? What is this thing? Is that our yoke? You're kidding. And what are these buttons? Alright, I would be really nervous if I'm that engineer. Like, oh, are you sure you know how to fly this? Yeah, 100%. We fly everything at Gamer Ability. I think I did enough to start it. We're about to find out. Okay, so okay. We clearly forgot an important thing, and that would be the throttle, right? Wait, oh, yeah, because I didn't know where the throttle was. I'm going to hit the parking brake all the time. Okay, now we're good. Okay, are you sure you repaired this plane? I'm not convinced. Maybe we flip this into NUIT and get this plane up in the air. We're about to get this plane up in the air, don't you? Okay. That's not it. What button am I missing? We have the throttle up to 100. Security, is that that? Fuel selector is all. We got the fuel pump on. Is that the wrong throttle? No, it's the same throttle. Let's put it on up to 100% and see what happens. What's this? The trim. Okay. What is this? Flaps. Okay. Would be great if we were flying this plane in real life. Is this not armed, maybe? I was just testing it. CDI? Altitude. We are clearly missing a very important button to press that's on our other plane that we know. Hot air entry. Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, let's open all the hot air here. Get all that hot air in the Robin, and we'll get her started real quick. Okay, I think they gave us a broken plane. You all are probably getting some enjoyment out of... What is this button? I have no clue what that button did. Maybe that's like a safety button. Maybe we close the hot air. And we get her started. Or we, yeah, I have no clue. Maybe we push this forward. Maybe it's safety. Maybe we have to have the brakes on to start the plane. Maybe it's like one of those safety planes. No, I don't think this plane starts. I don't think this plane works. Can we take this plane back? I believe that you all left out a key part in the repair process, which means actually repairing the plane. Here at Gamer Ability Airlines, we expect the best. And I'm just not sure what... Maybe we turn off the fuel pump. Makes no sense, but... I'm getting this plane up in the air. I'm getting it up here. We're missing something, like a key point to this plane starting thing. I know it's a new plane, right? What is this? Maybe we turn those on? Oh, we're supposed to turn it off. Okay, and then on? Okay. Well, here at Gamer Ability Airlines, we trust mechanics to repair planes. So I don't understand what kind of joke they're playing on us today, but this plane is clearly not fit for duty. So I think we're gonna have to abandon the job. Yeah, I don't know how to start the plane. I tried my best. You all saw me. So what I'm gonna do is just hit the auto start button. I know I said we don't skip things here on Gamer Ability, and well, we don't. But I have no clue how to start this plane. The buttons won't work. You know, like nothing. I don't see power. The battery's not on, and like they should be because that's on, right? So the alt and battery are on. Oh, something's happening. And the fuel pump is on. The mixture is up, right? And I think this is the parking brake. And I don't know what anything else does. So I tried my best. You all saw it. I think we got to auto start this plane. We tried. I'm really sad because that would have been so cool if that would have started. I don't know what I missed. You all can let me know if you know how to start this one. Did we not turn on the radio or something? I don't... Panel light brightness? We clearly missed something. It seems like this button right here. It seems like you're supposed to stick a key right there where it says auto. Like, I'm making that up, but it does seem like it. Maybe we get right down with it. Yeah, I don't think there's an on button on this plate. The key doesn't work, so... Wait, what is this? Oh, I don't say a word. I don't want to hear a thing. Oh, so the plane doesn't start when the canopy's closed. Is that right? Where are we? Why are we sitting so far back, Ryan? Get in the seat. Well, oh, that still didn't work. That wasn't the problem. We almost took off with the canopy up. What are we doing? Throttle was on. Let's just hit the button. That was eventful. Wait, what did they just do?
Hello, it's Helen Donovan. Thanks for accepting.
Why are we moving?
I'm your contact here. This specially revised DR 400/100 cadet needs to get to Mount Royal.
Okay.
Now that it's repaired, the owner needs her aircraft flown back to a field near her place.
Good.
Her name's Sarah Patton, and she is waiting at the destination to pick
Okay.
her up.
Thank you.
Safe travels.
Aviator performance taxi without announcement. My plane is at full throttle right now. Welcome to Fast and the Furious, everybody. This plane's got some power. This plane's got the power, I tell you. It's okay. Hey, it's okay, Helen. Was her name Helen? I don't remember. Helen, I'm just, I just getting used. I like to take my planes on a little drift to start, just to make sure that everything's feeling all right. Wait. Can we skip to the, oh no, we can't skip. Good, 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 good. Okay, but that's it. Okay, that was something. Welcome to Gamer Ability Airlines, everybody. It's good to have you if you're new here. Well, hopefully you just watched the beginning and then you skipped off after that first flight. This plane's got power, everybody. This could be a disaster. How we're gonna land this jet engine? This feels like a jet. Is this a double motor plane? Like, I don't even know. This thing's zooming. We're going 27 miles per hour on the taxi. We're breaking so many rules here. This plane can fly. I don't know how you taxi this thing. Okay. Okay, we're gonna take her off. She's a beauty, I tell you that. Okay. We didn't announce anything on the radio. Who needs a radio? This is gonna be something. This is why somebody said in the video, they said, this is why I never click off the videos, because it's always entertaining. Thank you for that. Kind of wish it was less entertaining at times, to be honest. Okay, climb to 550 is the first go. How's everybody doing? That was an eventful taxiing. Don't send that to Captain Jess. If I hear from Captain Jess that you all sent her that footage, that will be the end of this series. Some of you might say, well, Captain Jess isn't real, Ryan. Well, she's real in this universe. I need to pay attention. The wind's really ripping right now. Why are we panicking? Fly to Mount Royal. Okay. That should be fine. This plane doesn't have a GPS. Good thing we had the navigation. Is there a way? There is a button. That's the button. Just to turn it off for a second to get a good view here. This plane is fast. And if we want to make this long flight short, well, actually, we just really lengthened our time because of that terrible flying. I'm going to take a picture. Like right kind of in this area. I think this would be a good spot for a screenshot, like right over the lake. It's a massive lake. Take a picture of the new plane, right? Let's take a look at this plane up close. The Robin. It's a beauty. It's old school. It feels old school. This feels like an old school plane, you know? I have no clue if it actually is, but I'm going to pause the video, take a couple screenshots. Okay, got some good screenshots there. Let's just not crash this plane. How do we land this? Okay, the landing gear is already down, so that's good. Why is our flight thing not on anymore? What did I do? What did I do? There it is. This thing can go. I don't know if it is faster, but it just feels smooth. I don't feel like I'm going to crash every 5 seconds in this thing. How do you do trim? I don't... I thought it was LB and D-pad. It's not, though. I thought it was RP and D-pad, but it's not that either. Yeah, it's not RB. It's not left trigger. RB and right? How did I forget this? Oh, there it is. It's right stick. You're kidding me. You're kidding. You're really funny, plane. I think that last Cessna, the trim was broken. Now we know. Confirmed our suspicions, right? Yeah, we're not gonna fly this entire flight, you know? I don't know. We'll see. This plane seems much slower than the last plane. Like, we're traveling at an airspeed of 88 knots. This plane is slow. And it's unstartable. Clearly. So RB and up moves the trim to where you go down and the other way. This is a long flight, 76 nautical miles. Not your everyday walk in the park, I can tell you that. Does this have an autopilot? I really doubt it. This is old school. There's no autopilot in this thing. That's the yoke. Look at that. That is so old school. Okay, this on the ground though is way unstable. It's way too fast, as you all saw with that incredible taxiing. I think most people click off the video after that part. What I found in a lot of the flight sim videos is people watch that first flight, they skip to the landing, and then they usually kind of go on their own way, right? So it's a good thing they miss all these very entertaining parts, right? Yeah, some things you just don't want people to see, you know? This might be the longest flight in history. Look how beautiful, though. This is gorgeous. Look at this beautiful Robin. Look at this thing. This is old school right here. I love this. Maybe we just fly old school the entire time. No, I'm never taxiing this thing again. Like, I just want you all to know, this thing is not going to be taxied again. Like, if we crash today, it is due to one thing. And that one thing is the fact that this plane is so unstable when you get low to the ground. And the fact that I'm not very good. This is an hour-and-a-half flight that's probably going to take 2 hours with me. Because I don't think this has an autopilot. We probably just shouldn't start hitting buttons either, should we? Whoa. Okay, so that turns it up. Good. I do not think that they had autopilots in planes of this time. Anybody know what year this plane is? It looked like, I would say this was a plane that came out in the 1980s, 1990s would be my guess. This is a plane, high-level plane in the 1980s. But how's everybody doing on YouTube? How's your flight sim journey going? Hopefully better than mine. It's not very hard to do. I'm going to pause the video. I will give you a flight update in a little bit. Okay, so just for a flight update, everything's going smooth, and we're 65 nautical miles away from Mount Royal here in Florida. Now, one thing I want to point out, look how beautiful the view is from this plane. Look at the sight lines you get. This plane would be incredible. Like, it is tiny, and there's no way I could start it in real life or taxi it. But once you're up in the air in this plane, this would be absolutely gorgeous, because you can just see everything from both directions. So we get a great view of where we're flying over in Florida today. This is like awesome. What is that right there? Looks like kind of, maybe that's like a fancy hotel or something right there where my cursor is. Oh, that could be a golf. That's a golf course. That's a clubhouse. I wonder what golf course that is. That's not TPC Sawgrass, is it? We're not in Ponte Vedra Beach, are we? There's a baseball field there. Look at that. Like, the detail in this game is insane, right? Like, I don't know what golf course this is, what we're flying over right now. Does anybody know? A lot of water wherever that course is. Seems like my nightmare. It's definitely not TPC Sawgrass. I don't see an island green. And I don't even think we're close to TPC Sawgrass, honestly. Oh, we need to get back on path. So I just wanted to show you all, like, everything here. Like, this is so cool. Like, the detail here in this video game is insane. When everything works, this game is perfection. It's just a matter of getting everything to work in the cloud, right? That's been the big issue with this game. And when you have problems, they're pretty big problems, especially load times. Load times, bandwidth issues, they can be very frustrating. But yeah, this is beautiful. But yeah, there's your flight update to kind of give you a view. There's another golf course there. I mean, we did learn that Florida was home of the most golf courses per capita in the United States. That was our fun facts on the flight with David, if you remember that. That was the fun facts. Most golf courses in the U.S., I believe, per square something, per capita, whatever that, I don't know what that means. And that's if Google is telling the truth, and I have no clue if Google is telling the truth. I bet there's some great fishing spots here. Like all these ponds, lakes, and rivers. Fishing, I know, is huge here in Florida. I bet you can catch some big fish around these parts. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so I will update you all when we get a little bit closer here. I wanted to give you a good view of this, and if I see anything cool, I will unpause. Okay, so flown quite a bit, 44 nautical miles away, and y'all didn't miss really anything too exciting that we flew over. But I'll show you where we are right now. So we are still a whiles away. So this is the point. We've flown a lot. We're still going to get good experience for what we've covered. So from this point on, from this flight on, I'm going to skip now. So we're going to go ahead and skip to descent. I was just trying to get good control of the plane. And yeah, that's the thing about the long flights for me. I think I get, like, for the long ones, for these videos, like, I get kind of bored on those long flights towards the end. So I think this is the way I'm going to start doing it. Press contact, and this will allow us to get our company faster. Why did they put the trim down so much? Is there something I'm missing about trim?
465, 61 miles south 1500. Ford inbound to land runway 8.
Why would they be flying with a negative something trim? Like a negative 15? Oh, I see why now. Okay, follow traffic pattern. That's what we specialize in here on Gamer Ability Airlines. Not officially, where are we landing? Oh, an actual runway. There's still trees, but that looks like a good runway. Do y'all think I can skip the traffic pattern? I probably shouldn't, right? Let's follow the rules. Do I cut the throttle down some? Probably. Yeah, we're at 115 knot airspeed, 2007 RPM, 2,700. Now, what does that mean? Well, it's simple. It means we're traveling at 113 knots, and The engine's moving at 2,700 revolutions per minute. Obviously. Good news about this plane, we have a lot of vision. Like, I can see so much in this plane, so that's a beauty. So, right, that's the nice thing about this plane. The bad thing is we've never landed it, and we can barely land our Cessna. We've been landing the Cessna for a long time. So that's a worry, right? But you know what they say about worrying? No room for worrying when you're landing a plane. So just lock it in, focus up, and we're not crashing. If we crash, this would be an absolute disaster. But now we could tell them, well, we don't fly this plane very much at the Gamer Mobility Airlines. Well, why did you accept it? Well, we accept all flights for money. Why did you pay us, right? Why did you pay somebody who doesn't have an airline company, just a new pilot? That's the better question yet. Why did you pay me? No, we need to go way slower. What am I doing? Settle down. Let's drop it way down. If we stall, we stall. Something you never want to hear your pilot say. Flaps up. Oh, flaps straight up to 15 on this plane. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, this Robin is feeling good. And look, we're flying right over a lake so you can see it, or river, or something. Ocean? I don't think ocean. I mean, it does look like it might be the ocean, like a bay or something. I don't know. I've just been trying to not wreck a plane. I don't know where we're flying. Mount something. We're going to Mount. Here we go. Let's just land the plane. Now it's landing. Oh no. Oh no. Everybody remain calm.
Lima 0 traffic, Robin, November 7, 4656, is on final runway 8 to land.
We should be going at 65 knots. We're going perfect speed. Why is the runway flooded? Oh no. Who flooded the runway? What is this? It's the Key West Flight Club all over again. We're diving. We're diving. Oh, this plane is smooth as butter. Smooth as butter on the landing, this plane. This is fantastic. What? That was the best plane landing I've ever had. Now we gotta turn around. Oh no. How do we do that? I guess there's a turn around button, you know? Oh wait, we do have a turnaround button. We can request, what is it? Ooh, I don't remember. It's like both of these buttons. Yeah! That's it. Push back. I mapped it. So they just push straight back. That's not ideal. Maybe stop, push back. And go forward a bit, and we need to angle ourselves a bit, right? Okay, now, oh, wrong way. Let's not take off again. Settle down. This Robin is insane. She's so, this plane is so temperamental. I tell you. Never seen anything like it. Like, so can you not control the pushback? So maybe we don't need to push all the way back there. Maybe we just need to learn to turn around. Okay, you can stop the pushback. Thank you for your service. This plane is just insane. I feel like it takes off every time you... I feel like it just wants to fly. You know, I respect it. I love it. I love that it just wants to fly, right? It's a plane. Oh, wow. That was the smoothest one I've ever done. We get it. It's a plane. It's made to fly, and that's all it wants to do. Wow, the speed of this engine is insane. I think they need to check the pond over there. Why is the runway built on the pond? Get out of the way, engineer! What are you doing? Okay. Announce taxi. Where did we go?
Tree
I'm happy
Foxtrot
to see my
Lima
bird
0
back
traffic
home. I
Robin
missed
November
it.
74656
Thanks,
is
Captain.
taxiing to parking.
Oh, are we here? Oh! We made it! Yes! We did it! That plane was smooth. That had to be 100% landing. If that's not 100, there's no way I'm going to get in 100. That was the smoothest process I've ever had. That plane felt beautiful to the ground. When you taxi it, though, it's a nightmare. Oh. Clearly, I know nothing. What? A 39? Is this Captain Jess Molina doing that? Well, hey, thank you for choosing Gamer Ability Airlines, a B. At least we got an S today. So you all can never say we didn't get an S here at Gamer Ability Airlines. The first ever. It'll never happen again. How much money? $610? They take so much cut. They take so much cut. So I think what I'm gonna have to do, I'm probably gonna play a little bit more outside this series, or I don't know, the long flights kind of, I get bored in them, right? So like, I love the series, like this is fun, but I don't know how long I'll continue it. I want to start a company. I think once we start a company, but in order to do that, we need a lot of credits, right? And we are a long way off. I mean, you can see that we're 7,600 credits, and we need 26,000, I believe. And these flights barely pay anything, right? Especially when you skip. Even when you don't skip, what would we have got? Like, we would have got, I guess, 2,500. It might be worth the time just flying and skipping to the end, landing, flying, skipping, landing, and then get to where you can get your company real quick, right? That might be the way to go. Now, you can see we unlocked a lot here. Wait, did we fly over Orlando and I missed it? You're kidding. Oh. Did we fly over Disney World and I missed it? While we cover... No, it was probably part of the flight that I skipped, because we did fly over Orlando. You have to be kidding me. How did I miss it? Is there a flight sync mission for Disney World? There has to be. No? I don't even know where Disney World is in Orlando. I would think it'd be like, visit Disney World, right? Like, maybe. Winter Park? No, or maybe they don't have the, I bet, you wonder if it's a licensing thing. I wonder if they can't have Disney World in the game. I couldn't tell you where it is, though. So that doesn't help us. I know it's in Orlando, right? So it's got to be somewhere here. I mean, I don't see a mission for Disney World specifically. I mean, it's got to be somewhere here, right? Got to be. So now, next mission, we can just keep flying up. This one would take... Oh, there we go. That one, how long is that? An hour and 30 minutes would take us all the way up here. And then we're getting close to Hilton Head Island. We'll be flying over Savannah here soon. Making our way up along the coast of the United States. This is going to be cool. So yeah, I don't know what type of format I'm going to do, or how much longer the series will go on, or if I'll kind of update you all along the way. I know you all are loving it, but like these long flights, I think once we get our company, right, when we can start making a lot of money, that's when it's going to really open up. So at nights, I might just play this until we get more money and just keep playing it and get experience and unlock stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. What an entertaining episode, to say the least. That was surely something, was it not? Oh my. 92% landing, though, and an S tier performance. So all I'm going to say is that Ryan Gamer might become the best pilot ever. and we are close to B reputation. We need a lot more money to start our company though, and we'll get there. It's just going to take time. I will see you all in the next video on the channel. Plenty more content to tune into here on Gamer Ability 2, and more on my main channel there, Gamer Ability. Link in the description if you want to check out my main channel. But I will see you all in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.